All right, as you know, this time of year, people really start to wonder what type of winter weather we're going to have here in the Wabash Valley.
Storm Team 10 Chief Meteorologist Kevin Orpert has been doing some research, lots of research. He's here now with his winter weather forecast.
Before the age of science, humans looked to nature to find out what the weather was going to be, because it was a simple act of survival. Without the signs they saw in nature, they might very well perish. Today, of course, we use satellites and radars, computers, and other tools to figure out what the weather is going to be. But each year, for my winter weather forecast, I set all of those tools aside and use the same signs our ancestors used to come up with my winter forecast. So here's my winter forecast, based on that magical connection between the signs of nature and the weather we could have. I must admit, this has been a difficult year because the signs have been sort of mixed. So here we go. Here's how I see December. December will be above average for temperatures, but with below average precipitation. It begins mild, but look for a chance of snow around the 7th or 8th. A couple of inches could fall. Then about the 17th, a chance of rain, and even some thunder possible. The days leading up to Christmas will be warmer, with rain. This year, rather than a white Christmas, we could have a rainy Christmas. The month ends colder with a wintry mix. Fall colors were very bright this year, but they were late to come. Plus, a lot of acorns fell, and I've seen a lot of black woolly worms. So for January, I'm going in a different direction. I'm expecting January to be colder than average, with precipitation about average. Keep an eye on the period around the 14th, when we could get a nice snowfall, as much as 3 to 5 inches, then breezy and colder, much colder. Another chance of snow could come about the 21st, when another few inches could fall. The month ends a little warmer, with a chance of some showers. It rained on All Saints' Day, November the 1st, and that can mean a wet winter. Plus, there are very few sunspots, and that can mean colder temperatures. So put those two together, and here's what I believe will happen in February. The month begins cold, with snow possible close to the 6th or 7th, with another few inches possible. It will turn cold with another chance of snow close to the 13th. A warming trend could bring rain by about the 20th, but this also has the chance to be a freezing rain event. It stays cold, but then warmer with showers to the end of the month. So, this has been a difficult winter to forecast by the signs. Some of the signs indicate it's going to be a rather mild winter. Some of the signs indicate it could be a more harsh winter. And so my conclusion is just that. I believe what we will have is a rather wet winter with probably more snow than we've had in the past, and rain too. And I believe we'll begin rather mild, but then as the winter goes on, I think it's going to get colder and blustery. So that's the way it seems to shape up by the signs. For Storm Team 10, I'm Kevin Orpert.